Hey there, and welcome back to Arlin Plays Mega Man X, Episode 13, Sigma Level 2. Last time we went through the first portion of Sigma's Fortress, which is absolutely huge. Not sure how it managed to stay hidden given how huge it has to be for all these levels to take place in it. Sadly, we lost Zero last time, but we are going on to end this war for his sake. Wait a minute, are those like... What mountains are those back there? I mean, I can see they're still using the parallax effect to give you that sense of distance, but... I don't know. Maybe they're the ones that were in the background of the tundra there? Maybe? I mean, it would explain why they're not on the map. On the other hand, it could also be the mountains that you see at the very tail end of Armored Armadillo stage. I mean, those aren't shown anywhere either. Hard to say. I will give them that it definitely... This place does have a different feel from most of the other levels. But I don't think any of the other levels have you going through like a full-on fortress. It's usually some facility that has another purpose. With the exception of maybe like Boomer Kawanger's Tower or something. Oh, why hello there, my friend. So I did a little bit of research and I discovered why this actually works. Supposedly the tank on his back contains something flammable. They don't really explain what it is, but to be fair, he wasn't really much of a threat before. Now he's even less of a threat. So I'm curious to know what he uses to become invulnerable during that slide. I mean, admittedly it is a necessary game mechanic, but I am curious if they put in a lore thing for that. And I will grant them, they have been particularly thorough for the most part. At least, looking back, they've added things. Okay, don't want to handle you. I want to steal your thing there. Ta-da! My armored carrier. Okay, I never noticed that those things laugh at you if they hit you. That's just... That adds a whole layer of depth to something that otherwise is just your basic enemy. Didn't know I could make that jump, but apparently so. I will punch you in the head! And so I made it through that section. This section didn't feel quite as shoehorned in as Chill Penguin's section of armored carrying, but still was kind of... I don't want to say pointless, but seemed overly short for what it was. I like that they give you two paths there. That adds interest to it. We're outside. I wonder which boss we could be fighting now. Oh, Storm Eagle, one of my favorites. Well, found his weakness. Not entirely sure why, but hey, I'll take it. Technically, though, at least it makes sense. I mean, if it didn't go up like that, it would be utterly baffling. Strangely enough, these guys don't tend to move around enough to make them much of a threat without, well, when you do have their weakness. That said, I'm not looking forward to fighting Launch Octopus again. As you guys got to see, I died several times during that fight. Maybe it was just once. Still, not exactly one of the easier fights for me. Alright, let's see. How can I be sneaky about this? Okay, apparently I only need 3 for these. Good to know. Okay, that's interesting. If you do some of the damage, but not enough to just kill him outright, it knocks them down before they die. Of course, I suppose if they're wheels like that, they don't really have any way of getting back upright once you knock them over. Alright, let's find out what the boss for this thing is. Oh dear God. I remember this. And I vaguely remember this being its weakness. Okay, so we've got this thing that zips around in the middle but doesn't really seem to do a whole lot else. And we've got an eye, it looks like. The blue one just comes out at you. Changes colors based on what attack it's doing is what I'm getting here. I'd wager those spikes at the bottom are, you know, instant death spikes, as per usual. Okay, the green one fires one projectile at you. Ow. And apparently the eyes get destroyed as you fight them. And okay, it looks like the red one can come out, but it also fires multiple projectiles at once. I think that's about the extent of this boss's mechanics. It's not too bad. Okay, now it's just going to keep going back through this thing again and again, I'm guessing. Alright, let's see if I can... Alright, one more shot should do it. Oh good, they did have the good sense to remove the spikes so that you don't instantly die every time you win. Again, with that more impressive explosion than the previous bosses. Da-da-da. Victory is mine. And there you have it. Sigma Level 2. Complete. If you at all enjoyed what you saw, please click like and highly consider subscribing. I have a video coming out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the foreseeable future. If you have a suggestion for a game you'd like to see me go through, or a comment, leave it below. I will take a look at them. Next time on Arlin Plays, Sigma Level 3. Hope to see you there.